Welcome once again to We Are at War, where we're taking an honest look at what happens behind the veil, where we begin to see the spiritual battle that takes place in things that we cannot see, and especially as it bubbles over into things that we can see. If you were with us last time, we talked about some of the weapons that we have, the armor of God, if you will. And so today, as we think about going into war, we go back and we start looking at some of those verses again. Ephesians 6:14 says this, "Stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth." We're asking questions, and then by answering the questions, we're making some discoveries. And so the question for this particular episode is simply this: what kind of protection does the girdle of truth provide? I mean, come on. For a lot of people who read this in our particular era, wearing a girdle is certainly not something that most people step up and say that they want to do. Got it. But in a day and age when it was written, how it was written, the meaning of it, that is profound. Paul tells us in Ephesians that we have to be girded about with the truth, referring to the belt that's harnessed around the soldier's weapons, that holds his weapons to the body. Today, well-dressed soldiers are outfitted with a combat harness, a modern version of a Roman soldier's belt, which serves the same kind of function. It allows them to carry all the needed equipment, all the things that they would need in the pouch. There would be ammo, there would be grenades, a canteen, radio, satellite phone, whatever else. For a follower, as Paul is making this kind of analogy, drawing this visual, he says that the combat harness is truth. He writes, "Stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth." And that's important because the nature of our enemy, Satan, is determined to hinder and harm God's work in our lives. He wants to steal, kill, and destroy, as we read about in Scripture. He's like a roaring lion wanting to destroy things. He is a liar, a deceiver, a serpent. His first appearance in the Bible, he's a liar. Every time that he shows up, he's lying about something. And so for us, what we have to understand is that truth is one of the most important weapons that we carry, and we protect ourselves with it, and we carry and we link all of the equipment that we need to it, because truth becomes what we're always on defense with and ready to fight with and become offensive with. Because truth in a world of lies is enlightening, it's insightful, it's liberating, and it will change who you are. Satan is described in the Scripture as the father of lies. And so what a better way to start understanding what it is that we fight with, to know that we are wearing that girdle, if you will, of truth. And so, that being said, put on your girdle, I guess, and get ready, because we are at war, and we have the tools that we need to fight in the battle. I look forward to joining you next time.